We're back here with another installation of our podcast. We're going to kick off things with Mr. Big D. We're actually talking about some political views. And you got anything you want to share with us?
Yeah. I'm going to talk about Mitt Romney here for a minute. And, kind of how he said that he planned to get our economy in better shape. Well, let me tell you something. He couldn't have done any better than what Barack Obama has done right now with the pile of crap that he was left with George Bush. Now, let's go ahead and start this off. Mitt Romney says...
Fireball, isn't he, Ryan?
Mitt Romney says he's for coal. That's a load of crap. He stood out in front of a power plant in 2004 and said this power plant kills people, and under my registration, they will not... or not a power plant, but a coal plant, however.
Coal-fired power plant.
They will not be any coal under my registration. That it is a dangerous job. That is a true video. You can look it up. Mitt Romney also put Massachusetts. I don't know how you say it. Massachusetts. Is that how you say it?
Yes, sir. Yeah. That is correct.
He put Massachusetts like $2 billion in debt in like a year. Do you think that, that's bad? That's just one state.
So basically, you're saying if it would, instead of the Obama administration, if it would have been a Romney administration, we'd been in worse shape. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, we would have been in worse shape. Romney's obviously going to try to tax the rich more, and he's not going to try to target middle class people, which is what Obama's trying to do. Obama's trying to tax middle class less, which is what obviously what it should be. But with the Republicans...
So you agree with the president saying everybody should pull their weight and the extremely rich should pull a little more?
In the famous words of Bill Clinton, a economy altogether is a better phrase than you're on your own. And America together is a better phrase than you are on your own. That is what Democrats believe. Republicans do not believe that.
In your opinion, what do Republicans stand for?
Republicans stand for greedy, self-minded freaks. That's what Republicans are.
Ryan, you got anything to add to that? What do you think about that?
I agree, and I wonder what would happen if Romney was like they cut Social Security. Would he cut it out?
What? Social Security?
Yes, do you think so?
If Romney was elected.
Probably.
They called Social Security an entitlement. And entitlements, I believe, would have been on the chop block. What do you think?
Yes.
Obama is trying... What was Romney? He was trying to raise the age that you can, draw Social Security. Wasn't he trying to do that?
I'm not sure of his full plan. I'll have to reread that. That's been some while. I'm sorry. I'm not sure exactly how they... Do you remember how they was going to try to restructure that, Ryan?
Social Security's...
No, I don't.
I'm sorry.
Social Security's like where elders get money, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You actually pay that in.
Yeah.
I don't think school teachers do. Actually, in the state of Kentucky, they have teacher retirement. So
Romney was trying to raise the Social Security age to 70 years old. That's what he's trying to do. It was way up in the 60s. Close to 70. Right now, Barack Obama is trying everything he can to help people in the United States. I don't care what people say. He saved us from the biggest depression in history ever. It was going to be worse than the Great Depression. George Bush was going to take out General Motors. George Bush was going to destroy General Motors. Well, the best thing America's got, economy-wise. Going to take it out. No, Obama didn't stand for that. Obama saved it.
If we back up and look at it, I had a person ask me one time, they were talking about Obama and the bailouts. But if we look back, if we read, guess who started the bailouts? People really beat up Barack Obama over the bailing out the automakers. Mm-hmm. Ryan, do you remember who actually started the bailout? What administration was in office when the bailout started?
Bush?
That's correct. It did.
Yeah.
Obama has,
of course,
honored that.
Yeah. Bush screwed us all up. You heard it here from these three guys. God, I just can't stand that guy. The second Bush was the worst one. The first one was all right. The one before Bill Clinton. Obviously Bill Clinton did some bad things.
I like Bill Clinton as president. I really
Me
did.
too.
I like Bill Clinton as every president's got some policies I don't personally agree with. I understand that, but I think some are worse than others. In my opinion.
There was something weird about Mitt Romney. I mean, people say they see the evil look in Obama's face, and Obama's the Antichrist, and people all this.
Well, I personally don't believe that.
I know that's a load of crap. And yes, I am attacking what you believe. That's one. Now, let me,
One thing about Mr. Big D, he is not afraid of controversy.
No, he's not.
Let me tell you.
Me and Ryan just sit here with it in awe, don't we?
Yeah.
We're just trying to mediate here.
Let me tell you guys something here. Barack Obama is. I don't believe he's a Christian. I'm gonna be honest. I don't believe he is. I don't even think he believes in anything. But you know.
I have no
don't-
idea.
I don't really care as long as he can put our country in the right direction. I don't care what he believes in, because that's what he's there to do. He's there to put the country in the right direction. I don't care what he believes in. Religion-wise, you have the right to have your own religion, or whatever you want to believe in. But he's there to put the country in the right direction.
Ryan, you got anything to interject about Mr. Big D's
No,
comments?
No, I don't. I'm just sitting back and
Me and you're just
soaking it in.
We're actually, me and Ryan are just along for the ride.
Yes,
Correct.
we are.
We're along for the ride. Mr. Big D is the man that, hey, he's not afraid of controversy.
I'm not. I'm an outspoken person.
You're an
I will
outspoken person.
talk. I will talk about anything I want to. And under the Romney administration, I'd probably be arrested for talking this bad about But as long as Barack Obama's in office, I can say what I want. On these podcasts. If Mitt Romney was elected, we'd probably be at war with China right now.
Really?
I mean, Mitt Romney said he was going to try to get us out of China. That's a load of crap. Mitt Romney has 4 companies that he deals with when he was governor of Massachusetts from China. He has deals with China. Barack Obama had no ties to China before he was president. Mitt Romney did.
Case closed.
Yes.
Case closed.
Mitt Romney.
Case in point. Slam dunk.
Mitt Romney is evil. I can see it in him.
Ryan, do you think we get any comments on this video?
Maybe a few.
Maybe a few.
Maybe a few.
Are you going to read them?
I probably will.
You think we better have pretty thick skin?
I think so.
You think so? Well, hey. Okay, Ron asked Dawson some stuff. Ask Mr. Big D some questions here.
Dawson, what do you think about interracial dating or couples?
Change the topic a little bit there.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Now, the Republicans may think there's something wrong with it. They'll go crawl back in their hole, and try to, do anything they want, because they rule Congress, and people, I tell you, man, I think you can date who you want. I don't care.
You can't tell the heart what they want, can you?
No, I mean, it's none of your business
The
who
heart.
other people date.
That's
Heart.
true. Well, what's your view on that?
If the heart wants what the heart wants.
What's your view on that?
If they love each other and they're committed and they're faithful to each other and they're loyal to each other and they respect each other and they communicate and they stick through hard times, good times, don't matter what it is. If they're happy together, go for it.
I'm going to pull this out here because it's something, and this is coming from the Christian belief too. People's always says, it's against the Bible. People forget what the Bible says. It says do not judge. And it says that as plain as day in the Bible. That's why, I mean, yeah. You see them.
Ron, we may get a few comments on this.
Yeah.
You see them people that coming around, I'm not just targeting Christians. I mean, some people, do
Well,
the
no,
same.
actually, I think all of us here are of the Christian faith.
Yeah, we all are, obviously. People
Me and
have their own
Ryan are
faith.
not as quite outspoken as Mr. Big D. It's good to have him along. He's going to heat things up, and I'm really looking forward to some of these comments.
Yeah, but I'm telling you,
If you poke a white person's finger, what color will come out?
what?
No, I mean, what color blood? What color come
Oh, right.
Oh, gee.
That was
If you
very
poke a
rough.
person's finger, a white person, what color will come out? Blood.
The blood would be red.
And what about if it's a black person's finger?
The blood would be red.
What else can I say about that?
Yeah, I don't have a problem.
God
with
loves
that.
everybody. God loves
Yeah, absolutely.
everybody.
I do not have a problem.
And for the
with that.
racist people who are Christians, here's another thing for you. If God created everybody on this earth, if you believe God created everybody, then why are you hating on black people for?
That's a good point. That's
I
a
mean,
very good
why
point.
in the world? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I'm.
I mean,
I agree. It's racism is horrible. It really is.
racism is retarded.
Yeah, it's
And
it's an old thing we should be beyond.
and
That.
it
We
will
really should.
still be around today.
This ain't the 50s.
This is not the 50s.
It would still be
I
around
agree.
today if it wasn't for John F. Kennedy. Martin Luther King Jr. was arrested the day before he made that big famous speech in Washington. Guess who called and got Martin Luther King bailed out of jail? John F. Kennedy.
Is that right?
John F. Kennedy got him to Washington, escorted him to Washington, had him escorted to Washington, and he made that speech. And then everything went around from there. John F. Kennedy, a liberal, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. So all you, you people hating on liberals, telling you guys, man.
Dawson, and Mr. Big D, I should say, is really laying it out there today. Ron, what do you think about that?
All you people
He
hating
has laid
on
out there
liberals
today.
are basically racists.
Ron, would you want me to give your phone number out?
No. How about your number?
That's okay. That's okay. You can contact us through our YouTube channel, as a matter of fact. So, any more that you'd like to add before we wrap it up?
Well, Mitt Romney obviously thinks that women should do everything in a relationship. They apparently knows binders full of women.
Binders full of women.
And he apparently is quite fond of horses and bayonets. And that's about all I gotta say.
Well, I don't expect he'll be a big face in politics in the future. I don't think he'll make
Romney
another run.
should never make a run for anything. Please, God, to Romney, just don't.
Okay,
come back to
right here.
politics.
How do you see Kentucky's Senate race going? Allison Grimes
I'm going with Allison here.
versus Mr.
We need
Mitch
to
McConnell.
get that old, ugly-looking rat face out of there.
Wow,
Oh, it's serious, man.
you're on a roll today.
Yes.
Alrighty, folks, that about wraps it up. We'll be back with another one very soon, and I hope for any and all comments are certainly welcome, and it'll be interesting hearing back, maybe
Wait.
making a response.
If you're gonna be racist in comments, just don't even comment. Okay, you can message me, Mr. Big D Sizemore, on YouTube. If you're gonna be racist, we'll talk it out. Anyway, thanks for watching. Keith will lead it out right here.
Alrighty, thank you, folks,
Thank
and Mr. Ryan. Any closing thoughts? I'm sorry.
Thank you for this opportunity, and I hope we've enlightened some people, and hope we've got. Well, I know we stirred the pot.
We,
I wouldn't say we've stirred the pot.
and me and you just been hanging on,
Yeah,
haven't we?
Yeah.
Alrighty, well that about wraps it up, and we were hoping everybody a wonderful weekend, and hope to hear from everyone soon. Thank you.